YouTube. Thought I'd come at you with another video. I recently posted a video of my collection. Wasn't planning on doing my whole collection in that video, but it just kind of turned out that way. Hope you saw it, hope you enjoyed it. I asked in that video what fragrances you guys were seeing that you wanted me to review. I had some people say that they wanted me to review the Santal Wood. I had at least one person say they wanted me to review both Clive Christians. So definitely thought I'd come at you with a review today of one of the requested fragrances. And what I'm going to do today is one of the Clive Christians, and it is this guy right here. This is Clive Christian No. 1 for men, of course. Also known as the world's most expensive perfume, or at least it was at one point. I don't know that it still is. But yeah, brand new, this stuff. I first sampled it in Vegas, of course on a trip with my wife, in Neiman Marcus. And I liked it. I really liked it. Stuff's about $865 if you buy it retail, and that's for 50 ml. So incredibly expensive. But while I was on that trip, got looking around on eBay, and I found somebody selling a tester bottle, a full tester, for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds less. So I actually got a really, really good deal on it. Now, because I got a tester, I didn't get the full presentation, but I do own Clive C, and I did buy that from Neiman Marcus, so I have the full presentation there. So for those of you who are kind of wanting to get an idea of what Clive Christian's presentation looks like, here is the box for C, right here. I know I'm reviewing No. 1, but once again, just trying to give you an idea of what Clive Christian's all about. So, I mean, it's a really nice box, right? Huge, gigantic box. And you open it up, and you're presented with something like this. So, kind of like what you get with a Bikilian, but not quite as nice. The Bikilian box is definitely nicer. Bikilian seems like it's a harder lacquered finish on the outside of the box, and this is more, I don't know, feels a little bit more, I don't know, cardboardy maybe. It's still nice, It's got this nice little satin or whatever that is. So it's a decent presentation, and it's just one of those things where I don't know that you need to get the presentation every time you get one of the fragrances, right? I'd already bought C. I had the full presentation. I would much rather save hundreds and hundreds of dollars on No. 1. Just get a tester and not worry about getting the box and everything that comes along with it. So, getting into this a little bit, No. 1 was released back in 2001. And there are a ton of notes in here. I mean, honestly, you go to Fragrantica, and usually they'll just kind of talk you through some of the notes, the note breakdown a little bit. In this, they don't. They talk a little bit more about a collaboration between Clive Christian and Baccarat, the most prestigious name in the world of crystal, and how they, I guess, made a crystal bottle for this, and I'm sure sold it for way more than what you get if you just buy it in the normal bottle. But nonetheless, as I look at some of the notes that are in this, lime, cardamom, I think chili, rose, let's see what else is in here. I think that's heliotrope, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, musk, amber, all kinds of stuff in here. But I don't get a lot of that. I guess I have at times gotten some spiciness out of No. 1, but I mainly get 2 notes out of this, and they are high quality notes. I mean, there's a reason they're charging what they are. I'm not saying that what they're charging is, like at full retail is worth it, but the 2 notes I get the most of are jasmine and iris or orris root, right? The root itself. So if you think about iris, like what you get, that kind of that lipstick note that you get in Dior Homme Intense, some of those, that's in here, right? It's the orris root. It's not the flower itself. But whereas in Dior Homme, it comes off a little, I don't know, and it's been a while. Like I said, I had Dior I sold it, got kind of a baby diapery vibe from it. It almost came across, in that fragrance, a little powdery, the iris. I'm not saying it was powdery, just, it's just kind of how I remember it. In this, it's rich. It's almost creamy. It's almost a creamy iris. And it's just, like I said, between that and then just a beautiful, absolutely gorgeous jasmine. I love jasmine. I mean, I think it's phenomenal. And it's one of the best parts about this fragrance. But those are the two main notes that I get during this fragrance. So if you're a big iris fan, or you're a big jasmine fan, or you're both, you might want to check this out. Samples are pretty expensive, but you can get yourself little half mil tester at Perfumed Court for, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 bucks. I know it's a lot of money, but it'll at least give you an idea of the fragrance, whether or not you like it. So, I mean, as far as performance is concerned, very, very high quality stuff, very long lasting. I mean, you're easily going to get 8+ hours out of this because it's quality juice. As far as the projection, the sillage, my wife has worn this a number of times as well. It's definitely nice on her. That's one nice thing about this. If you think about possibly, maybe getting yourself like a $375 to $400 tester online instead of going out and paying $865 full price. I mean, I know that's still a lot of money for 50 mil, but my wife and I share a lot of the niche fragrances that we buy. And so, I mean, the fact that we're buying it for two to be able to wear it, I think takes the edge off just a little bit. And when she's worn it, I mean, it seems to me like, at least for the first little while, projection and sillage are both very good. And I know for a fact, of course, just based on my own, wearing of this fragrance, that longevity is quite good. I mean, like I said, it's expected at least 8 hours. It hangs around, it's quality. But I mean, the bottle, you guys have probably seen this. It's really high quality. I mean, I don't know what it's covered in, but the cap, heavy metal, it's nice. It's good. The sprayer doesn't work super well, I'm going to be honest. My goodness. Yeah, the sprayer is not the best. It doesn't kick out a ton of juice every time you pump it, but that might be for the best because it's really, really strong stuff. It's very strong juice. And so it's probably best that the sprayer almost saves you from yourself, keeps you from over applying a little bit. But I mean, there it is. That's number one. I know that Clive Christian's a lot of times you look down on because they almost come across somewhat pretentious, especially this one. I mean, claiming that you are the most expensive perfume in the world is, probably gonna win you a lot of hate, if you will, right? But it's absolutely worth checking out. And if you're the type of person that's spent $300 or $400 on a bottle of cologne before, and you like iris and you like jasmine, then this might be worth looking into because it's quality stuff. But those are my thoughts on number one. It's definitely something that I've told my wife before. Hey, if we run out of this, I'm gonna want to get it again. So I mean, hopefully that says something. But I'll probably be coming at you with another review soon enough. I don't want to make any promises as to when, but thanks for tuning in.